So, welcome friends. We will discuss GPOS and RTOS. In the last video, we have seen the basic differences between the GPOS and RTOS. Now here we will uh, see the differences between these two. Okay, and in term 3 and 4 differences we will see in this video. So let us start. So first we can see the general purpose operating system. General purpose operating system has fair scheduling scheme, means it can tune dynamically for optimized throughput. So basically it follows the fair scheduling scheme, and what it do what it does actually, let us say we have one processor, and uh, some task or processes is running like 1 P1 P2 P3 P4. So this GPOS scheduler will give equal priority to all these processor, so that the all processor can run simultaneously at the processor. So that's why it is fair scheduling scheme it follows, and at the same time all uh, processes run. Uh, on the other hand, this RTOS of unfair scheduling scheme, and scheduling is based on the priority scheduling. So it is based on the priority. So let us uh, let let's say we have a processor, and we are running one first uh, processor one. Okay, this process one is running, and its priority is suppose 102, and another priority task suppose it comes for execution P2, and its priority is 101. So it is higher priority than uh, P2, and we are taking less number, higher priority scenario. So in this case we have 101, P2 is higher priority and P1 is lower priority. So what it will do, this P1 will preempt this P1 process, and this P2 will get chance to execute it on the processor. So this is called priority based scheduling. So in case of RTOS, this priority based scheduling is preferred, and always it follows the priority based scheduling. So we have another differences. The differences is, now the another difference is kernel is non-preemptive in case of GPOS, means it kernel cannot be preempted. Okay, whereas this RTOS kernel is preempted. So always the higher priority task will preempt the running task or lower priority task. The third difference is there is no predictability in case of GPOS, and in case of RTOS we can predict that predictable behavior, we can say. So for example, there is no predictability, means if you run any program, and in the case of GPOS, we doesn't know how much time it will take to execute it. Sometimes it take less time, sometimes it takes more time. In the last video I have given example of Microsoft Office. If you start, then it may take 30 seconds, sometimes it takes 60 seconds, and uh, in worst case it takes longer time. Whereas the predictive behavior means RTOS always ensure the time prediction, and it is time deterministic. So important point is that time deterministic. So in the example is like this real time operating system we use in case of that critical system, like in the aircraft, also in the missile system we use RTOS, real time operating system. Their time is very important, and if you miss that time, that may uh, create a hazardous or catastrophic kind of damage. So if you see one example like aircraft, and if you switch on like fuel, uh, and you're running one task, like it is based on the fuel, and it is predicting the availability of fuel. Okay, and if it that particular process or task is not uh, report on that particular time, then um, we can understand what may be the problem during the flight. So this is the three major differences of GPOS and RTOS. Other things also, like in the GPOS, it has large memory, whereas RTOS, it does not have a large memory. So because RTOS always we use on embedded system, and embedded system is always having less memory, whereas GPOS we use in case of PC or laptop or workstations or higher end uh, computers. So there is no limitation of memory. So fourth point, we can summarize like in this way. So this is overall the differences between the GPOS and RTOS. So thank you, friends. We'll see in the next video. We will make one video on real-time operating system, and in that we will discuss the hard real time and soft real time. Thank you so much.